What's up, guys? Welcome back. Gonna have a little bit of fun and push towards my um, Demon Hunter gold character, the gold hero. So if we look over at, I think it's this. Look in here. I've got the gold hunter and then the platinum hunter or heroic hunter, or whatever they call the 1,000 win. And I've got a gold shaman and a gold mage. So I'm gonna push to try to get this demon hunter done. We're gonna play a mix of wild and standard. Standard, I'm in legend rank right now, and wild, bronze. So I'll probably get some wins easy there as long as we don't get something too crazy. So I'm gonna start there, and we're gonna play a few different decks made by the Demon Hunter.
Illidan versus Tyrande.
Your power is no substitute for true strength.
I will prove myself to you.
Pretty decent draw there for my cards that I picked. So, playing a standard deck in wild can get crazy sometimes.
Done.
Annihilation commencing. Child's play.
Job done.
Nice. So I've got my Spotify like in my headset. I miss the days of when you used to be able to stream or make videos without them worrying about the music that you played.
It is finished.
That's one. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try to keep updating that each match so that the progress shows right.
Skeleton versus AFK.
Give me a few more minutes.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Job done.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
A week late on that, but
Job's done.
good evening. Actually, it's a pretty good evening. It's Friday night.
Job's done.
I've got me a fresh cup of coffee that I'm getting in. I'm sure I'll get a little more talkative after that caffeine kicks in. Yeah, I wanted to have a little bit of fun. So I figured I'd do this whole thing of finishing off my character and get him to gold character with the 500 wins. I spent the first part of the month playing like my legend grind, and that gets to where you get all trying too hard to win every game instead of just enjoy playing. So this will be a little bit different. I can just have fun. We win, we lose, doesn't matter, just so I get some wins on my progress. I think we'll win more than we lose, though. No blob yet.
Child's play.
Crazy playing in wild. I'm not used to all the random things that they'll play. Maybe we'll see some of the cool old stuff. Every once in a while I see a card in wild that brings back memories of when I used to use that card. It used to be OP. Now you see them and they're just these regular cards. Hearthstone has changed so much.
Job's done.
We never got a blob, so the death rattle on that Ravenous ain't gonna work, but we're kind of pushing for it hard, so I'm gonna just use it for face damage. What was that? Oh, they got their quest done.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
What's gonna do the rest of the game? You have spell damage +3. So he could just kill me probably. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. Nice. That's lethal. Oop, let me change that progress. I gotta keep up with that. Let's see. Yep.
Illidan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
So this is like an alternate version that I was making to test out how this plays. I've played a few games with it so far, and what it looks like that I traded out was Megatherodon. So it works
Job done.
great when it has something to hit on the board, but I built a solid board up and then used the artist to transform them all, and it transformed them all into these, and they didn't have anything to hit, so kind of sets them up for the enemy to be able to do like a board clear. And if I'd have spawned 6 Megatherodons, I would have at least gotten the 18 damage off of them exploding at the end of the turn, versus them just sitting still on the board. So I'm not completely sold on this card yet. What? Mm-hmm. No. I'm missing it. Oh, there we go. You can tell I'm just playing to have fun because I'm toying around with the board instead of focusing on making like a crazy play. But I should win a lot. Like muscle memory with some of these decks.
Child's play.
Alright, so we had the blob break, so we can play that. This. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
To use, better to wear.
Let's do this. What in my deck? Dragons? Oh, the Briar spawn Drake. So it's a different version. So if you look at how it says at the end of your turn, it attacks a random enemy minion. If
I grow impatient.
you use something like this to pull it out of the deck, and it gets rush. It can be used right. It can do some like lethal turns. So
Short
maybe you'll get to see it in action.
play.
So it's just a different version. So I took out the Megatherodon to test this out, which it has its benefits over the Megatherodon, but then it has its disadvantages. It's also.
Job done.
Alright, so we'll double check the progress, make sure I'm keeping up with that before I hit start on the next one. I think I've changed it every game so far. On a win streak, even though we're playing in WoW. I'll play a couple games in Legend in a little bit, but I'm getting them so easy right now in WoW. So 443, let me update the, I'll hit play and then I'll update the progress. Let's see. Oop. I think I hit the headset into the microphone.
Illidan versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, I got a cliff dive this time, so
before mine.
I normally don't hold on to them, but we'll hang on to it so we can try to get that Briar spawn to work. Keep one of these. Yeah, I normally wouldn't keep those, but we're just in here having fun and trying to get some wins for the gold character, so let's see if we can get him to work. So it's a couple different ways you could pull it. Like you could just play it, of course, once you get to that mana, but the idea would be to pull it with this when there's just some small minions on the board and all the excess damage from where it attacks gets passed over. And then turn 8, if you've got some cards on the board, there's a possibility to use this and it transforms a bunch of minions into that. So it's a few ways of pulling it.
Child's play.
Reporting for duty.
What's up, Rampage? Bro, it's late there. What is it, 1:30 in the morning there? You was playing Tarkov? Yeah, we'll get rid of that thing. That thing's annoying. I'll probably be on pretty early in the morning, man. We'll have to try to get up this weekend and play something.
Defensive action engaged.
So Bubble Paladin. Alright. We'll see how this goes. I appreciate that, Rampage, man. Yeah, this is pretty much just an enjoyable, relaxed stream. We're just going to play to do some games for the overall gold character. Just trying to get another one done. Be something just to relax and enjoy. I mean, I'll play some Legend and it'll be some good gameplay, but hang on a minute, the TV just cut on behind me.
Defensive action engaged.
Alright. Yeah, my girl's PC is on, and I guess it switched over, smart monitor switched over, started trying to play something. Yeah, I'm just gonna play, like, I've got like 3 or 4 different Demon Hunter decks I'm gonna swap back and forth with between Wild and Standard and just get some wins. We're making good progress so far. I've got the first 3 games won that I've played, so. So the whole point of me keeping this was to pull these, and I ended up getting them put in my hand, so I can't even pull them. Not the greatest. So we're gonna end up pulling. Let's see. Yeah, so I've got a coin to use this. Get some more blobs on the board. And we're gonna keep the Inquisitor. I don't want to lose that. Eight. We'll just stay on him. If he leaves, I've got 9 damage just from out of my hand next turn. Straight to his hero. We'll see what he leaves on the board that I've got to clear up. Actually, not that bad. Alright, let's do this, that. And then we just got to figure out which ones I want to get out of the way. That. This. I probably could have did that differently and killed him. Thought I used the Inquisitor to clear one of the taunts, but hopefully we still win. I'll play this next turn, and they should do enough damage to kill him.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so as long as it doesn't hit that 11th... Well, I could take that out, just so it doesn't. So this should kill him.
The victory
Yeah.
is yours.
Alright, that's another one though. Making fast progress. Double check where we're at. Yeah, 444. Let me change the progress text. Alright. Go again. Let's keep this going.
Illidan versus Mecha Jaraxxus.
I think I've got that character. I don't play Warlock that often.
For more, demon.
Yeah, I'm not keeping that. Like, makes no sense. Like, why they hand rank #1, mulligan win rate. But yeah, I know, keep rate. Some of that stuff makes sense to me. Well, we got these. Let's try to get this to pull the briars this time. Last game it ended up dealing me the briars. So. Whenever we take a loss, I'll switch to a different version. I've got another version of the Demon Hunter that has a completely different card than the Blob, and it kind of chain reacts the same way.
Be long now.
Play that. I'm working on a new like advanced deck guide for Haggith the Shaman, so sometime this week I'll have that out. It's gonna be a little lengthy, but Egg Warlock. Alright. But it's gonna go into detail of how I make some of my decisions that end up causing me to get some really good win streaks. I mean, you can win with the deck regardless if you play the cards, but there are some points in the games when you make decisions that really matter.
Won't be long now.
So a lot of times the Egg Warlock and decks that create big cards, they don't really do much against these Ravenous decks that have the blobs. I mean, you build up a bunch of cards and then I use my little blobs to just kill them all. And then I'm able to create so many blobs with this deck. Like, it's not like you're gonna escape it. You gotta get your opportunity just right. Catch me with no blobs. How many he's got on that? Break 4 times. Yeah, let's just annoy him a little bit. You can't do anything to it for 2 turns. Maybe he'll get aggravated and quit. This whole game plan's around making something happen with that egg, so I could make it dormant again. Keep him dormant almost till turn 10. Might overload his hand too. Let's try that.
Child's play.
So I guess the only thing that hurts me is that it comes back to life on his turn. So before I can make it dormant again, he's able to do something to it. This next turn could be lethal. We'll see. Close to lethal. I'm gonna use this if it pulls double Briar or pulls a Briar and an Inquisitor. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Could pull 2 Ravenous and do nothing for me. There's 1 Ravenous, so hopefully we get a Briar and 1 Inquisitor. That's fine. I'd have did better with the
Finally, I can rest in peace.
actually works out because he can't copy it now.
And to Falator!
Does that come to life? No, 2 turns. And then next turn, I've got 9 damage straight out of my hand. Because I've got the Inquisitor. Or I could do another Cliff Dive. And see if the Briars come out. I'll probably do that and use the Inquisitor as a last resort. So yeah, even though we're playing wild, you're still getting some strategy out of this because you see how I was able to handle dealing with his blobs. Or I mean his taunts. Man, that's a lot of them though, huh? Crazy. Too bad he's dead. Alright, that's 5 wins real fast. Let me change the text. Nice, nice. Let's keep it rolling. Another game or two, I'll probably take like a 2 or 3 minute break just to get up and move around. I'll be coming up on probably close to an hour at that point. I'll try to get up every 5 or 6 games for 2-3 minutes, not long, just long enough to stretch. Get a bottle of water or something. We don't want any of that. Uh-oh, we got a warrior. And wild. If it's a quest warrior. A lot of people come over in the wild just to relax from playing legend or standard, and they still play their decks, so he's probably playing quest warrior. Maybe not. He's thinking about now I'm quiet because I'm curious about what he's playing. Some old school warrior decks would have been playing Enraged. And some different decks. Maybe we'll see something like that. Oh no, it's probably just Dragon Warrior. Alright. Thought we were gonna see something different. There used to be some cards with this guy. What were they, for the druid? I felt like there used to be a card with this guy that used to be popular. I haven't played Druid in a couple years. I think I built like a test deck recently in the last couple months for something, but decided that I didn't think it was worth playing. So on turn 5, he can do Hostile Invader, clear some of my cards. Let's use them for a turn. I mean, he's got coin. He could coin and play Hostile Invader now if he really wanted to, but maybe he's looking for it. Or looking for something to help him. See what we get out of this. Lifesteal. Oh, we're in Wild. It gives you different cards. To all enemies. Alright, we'll keep that one.
Child's play.
Ooh, let's just push him. Them little minions are eating him up. Look at that, like little mosquito bites. Or ooh, he doesn't have a board clear.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
So I'm sure he's gonna clear the 2/1. So that'll give me 7. Oh shit. They just let me kill him. Those little minions tore him up. Another win. And 6 wins in a row. Alright, let me update the progress text. If I don't remind myself every game, I'm gonna forget that. Alright, 446 of 500. Actually doesn't feel like it's that far away. Like 44 more games. Like when you look at like a legend climb, how you can play, you know, 50, 60, 70 games pretty easy. So 44 games when you're not really caring if you win or lose is pretty easy to do, I think. Keep that. What are we playing, a mage? Actually, this works, because if he's a Protoss mage, we want cards like this, because you can't do anything to him for a few turns. Oh, what is that? Cthulhu? Oh, that's a different Cthulhu. I thought that was like the original one. Start of the game, break into pieces, battle cry, 30 damage, randomly split. Okay. So he's got to get the, play all of those cards.
Child's play.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
So what does that do? Shuffle Solarian Prime. I don't know what the hell a Solarian Prime does, but we're not gonna eat that damage over and over, so we're gonna just do that. The hell? I notice weird going on with my internet again. What the hell? Like, they must be doing work in my area or something and messing with the... What the hell? Give me a second.
Time grows short.
Yeah, weird that the internet just decided to start acting up again. Like, and if I did a speed test, it would show that I've got, like... Yeah, so if I run the speed test, it's gonna say that it's... everything's alright, but there's something happening every once in a while where my OBS drops upload speed.
Grow impatient.
That is actually low, like it's supposed to be in the... it's supposed to be like 44. Weird. Alright, I apologize for the, if the stream degrades a little bit. Till that clears up, hopefully.
Time grows short.
We had a blob break, so we can play that. Just push him. Oh. Crazy. We're in, wild. Run into stuff you don't think about. Alright, so like, it looks like the internet's stabilizing again. No, there it goes. Acting up still. What the hell?
Child's play.
Alright, so yeah, now it actually did stabilize because the warning went away, and now it only bounces back and forth like a few kilobytes.
I grow impatient.
Like when it was acting up, it was bouncing like 10,000 kilobytes. I don't know, we'll see.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Strange. Alright, let's hope we get something good out of this. That's boring. There's so many better things we could have pulled. That actually kind of sucks. We couldn't get any face damage off of that.
The icy winds of Northland will consume your souls!
What is that? Add a random legendary to your hand. You're gonna have to do a lot with those legendaries, I'll tell you that.
I grow impatient.
We're gonna try that out. That's a wild card that I don't normally see. Kinda neat.
Short.
Coin. Just keep pushing his ass. What's that do? Alright, let's see what that does, because in case it brings some crazy shit out of his deck. Nice. Battle Cry. Discover a spell, reduce the cost. They don't really make a damn. Let's clean up a couple of these things he's got on the board. It opens up a spot for me to be able to play something. Hoping he clear. All right, that works. I needed one minion to be clear. So we're gonna use that to clear that, and then play this. He's close to dying.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh, we're in Wild the Reno. Crazy. Haven't seen that in so long. Crazy. All right. So we can keep some board movement. I guess I could have used my weapon there, but there was a couple things I could have did there a little bit different, but I'm not really stressing it. I could have left the card on the board and let the Briar hit it. Would have gave me a little bit more damage, but then I would have left the Briar open. So what the hell was that? Make them all disappear. It's crazy. Just go. Just get rid of them. I'm gonna just load them back up on him too. So what? Oh, he's got Yogg. That'll be crazy to see. I haven't seen that in a long time. So yeah, he's gonna Yogg after playing Fire Act. Crazy. Have all kinds of spells. Come on, leave me enough to do something with. I'd like to draw the artist now. That'd be nice. That's not that great. Get rid of that.
Child's play.
Uh-oh. What's that do for him? What a long-ass game. Like he did that, he done played Reno and a couple other crazy-ass cards.
Life and hope of worth fighting.
My stick now! I will be your doom. Ready? I'm...
So, what will we get out of that? Make the big one dormant.
Child's play.
Let's see, last time I had him down like this, he had Reno. See what he's got this time. So he needs something that can either block me pretty well or get him back up to above 9 health, because I can just kill him with that.
I have become one with the void.
Have random mage spells. Ugh. Oh, at least it hit him. That's just backfiring on him.
I'm a castle.
Come on. Nice. Run out of cards. He did nothing to block me. Here goes 5 more spells. Watch him get a bunch of armor or something. Damn secret, dude.
Our power is in our...
I really need to test out like what his secret is. Fuck. What does that pull? Oh,
Demons? Demons.
can I play? But no, I can't play both. Fuck it, we'll just go for it. Nice. There you go. Hell yeah, that's 7 games in a row with one. Not even trying. I mean, a couple of them have been a little to where I had to actually make a decision to do something. Like, I mean, that was close, but for the most part, it's been pretty easy to win. And let me change the on-screen text to 447. All right, that's 7 wins give me 2-3 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick break, grab something to drink, just move around, stretch, and then we'll go into another good hour of gameplay before I get up and take another break. So, be right back. All right. So that's 7 games down. And all 7 games that we've played so far, we've won. So that's good. Let's see if we can keep that up. Still quite a bit of time to do that though. If I won 7 games straight, I've been streaming for an hour, 10 minutes.
Protect the wild.
I've got another
This isn't over between
5 or 6 hours of games. Maybe get a couple people that'll just quit. Fingers crossed.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Child's play.
The hell is that? Chain attack. After your opponent draws a card, it costs 1 more. Oh, that's nice. So if you pull the wrong card, that thing can make it not playable. Let's get rid of that. Crazy playing in Wild. You see some shit you can't really predict. You doing something to try to overload my hand? I feel like I won't paying attention. You do something to where I'm drawing cards now too. I feel like I drew extra cards. Uh-oh. It's the rope game. Uh-oh. Yeah, so yeah, his goal, I think, at some point was to try to overload my hand, because I keep on having a lot of cards.
My hand is full.
My hand is too full.
Time waits for no one. My hand is full.
My hand is too full.
Dude really wants to make me draw a card.
Hope is an illusion. My hand is full. Spectacular. Child's play.
My hand is too full.
If I would have been able to keep my Ziliax, I would be really comfortable right now, but I still think I'm
A master.
not in a bad spot.
Cards left.
Well, I guess this is gonna be my first loss of the run. Their whole thing of making me draw cards over and over and over. Guess it finally did me in. Yeah, so I'll die next turn because they'll make me draw cards. Not bad, we won 7 in a row. Alright, I said I'd switch decks if I lost, so 447. Let's play one with this. Next time I lose, I'll switch to standard and I'll go play legend for a little while. Just figured I'd get some quick wins and
You have
wow.
much to answer for.
It isn't over between us, brother.
So this deck's kind of like the Blob Ravenous deck, but it's going to have a completely different card for the Blob. We're going to keep this set up. Where is it? So this card here replaces the Blob. We're going to try to duplicate a bunch of those and put taunt on them. Force them to have to deal with them versus us using them to...
My blood boils for war.
Alright, so... hopefully it puts a dormant out that lasts 2 turns. Nope. Alright, so that kind of backfired, because that's going to come to life before I can play that. So yeah, even if I'd have played it this turn, it still would have caused that to mess up.
My blood boils for war. Fire and blood.
I had to play them in the same turn, which doesn't help me. What is this that same druid deck that makes you try to overdraw your hand? What? Crazy. Just keep pushing. That's exactly probably what it is, though. He's gonna try to... he makes me draw cards right here. Yeah. Alright, so let's just make that dormant for a couple turns. That brings this out. No. Yeah, we need that tendril. I can't get this build going without that. What's that do? Restore to your hero. Give a minion rush.
Tombs.
Oh, we got that just in time. Before he tries to start making me burn up cards. Alright, so this...
Shields up!
Storm of Fellfire.
Child's play. Time grows short.
Fire and blood!
My hand is full. My hand is full.
Blazing sky.
I got this.
Time grows short. My hand is full.
So I think he should have... oh, he's going to trigger that. I got you. Neat strategy, but I think he's going to die before he can get it done.
Amount of cards.
So what do I got to do? Charge. 2 damage to all enemies.
I grow impatient.
I got this.
Child's play.
There we go. Damn, it actually made me think. Alright, let's change that progress text. Alright, let's switch over and play a couple legend matches.
Illidan versus Uther.
Forged in crystal, tempered in light.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Not bad. That'll come in handy if he's playing aggro. He's probably playing Bubble Paladin. We'll see. I'd rather it be aggro. Get it over faster.
The light dims, but we fight.
So if it's at... yeah, we're gonna do this and just get rid of those, because it's not the way I like to use that card, but we're not gonna sit and continue eating all of that. The whole goal against a deck like that is just to keep his cards down so you can't buff them until you get control. I've got taunts for 2 turns. Yeah, the taunt's the way to go, I guess, for this turn, and let him get something else out on the board, and then I'll do this. I was just thinking if he had the aura, it'd be good to just clear his cards now, but kind of wasteful. If he doesn't have aura, then I'm pretty good. Yeah, he's probably gonna quit once I clear his cards. Maybe he thinks he can still recover from that.
The exit is this this way.
So do that and this. Just go ahead and get that in my hand. So yeah, now he can't get to me with the weapon, so
When I shoot ya, it's gonna hurt.
he got a crazy turn there though. So what's our play here? I could just play this, see what we get. But I could clear his cards up pretty easy.
Demons? Demons. Time grows short.
Really, he has nothing he can buff with to hit me. Dude is trying. Play this. Damn.
The victory.
Oh, see you later. Nice, 449. Let's change the text. Alright, I'm back. Let me see. Alright, I'm back. So we've won, we're 9-1 tonight. Let's just play another legend match for fun, I guess. Sometimes playing in legend is probably easier than playing in wild once you get to a certain point, because you don't have to deal with the Reno Jacksons of the game.
Illidan versus the Lich
That's
King.
different.
You will know true suffering.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Oh, so funny thing, I'll let the stream hear it too. So I'm talking to you, babe. So we've been watching a lot of this Alien show this week, Alien Earth. I'm telling them about it. But when I just walked outside and this little funny little moth insect thing flew near me, and I did everything I could to get away from it because I was thinking about it like being some crazy alien parasite thing from the TV show. I thought to myself how ridiculous that was, but yeah, it's gonna have some crazy thing happen to me if I didn't pay attention to it, and it was gonna get on me.
Pleasure of fool, friend.
It's nice not giving a shit if I win these matches right now, like just playing for the wins for the gold hero instead of worrying about rank. Like when you're doing a ladder climb, it's always feels like you're wasting your time when you lose and you gotta play another game, especially against a Death Knight. This could end up going 20 minutes. But when you're just playing for fun and playing for some other reason than ranking up, it really doesn't matter. Damn. I guess I'll put that out because I got shit to do. Yeah, we're doing good tonight though for playing playing and not really giving a shit. We've got 9 wins, 1 loss. We lost to a druid that made me overdraw my hand on purpose, and then made me overdraw my cards out of my hand, out of my deck till they were empty. So. But yeah, we won the first 7 in a row. Lost 1. I've won a couple since then, but we'll see. During the Legend climb, this version of the Ravenous deck this month had a difficult time against Death Knight, so it's possible that this won't work out. But the way that the Death Knight beat me, the games during the Legend climb was from just lasting longer. So basically just used all the cards out of the deck because they kept healing themselves or prolonging the respawning cards. That wasn't the case the couple months before. But this month they've done a pretty good job. So I've got close to 1,200 wins with a hunter. I've got close to 800 with mage and shaman. So I've been playing with the demon hunter a lot in the past 2 months, and I've gotten close to getting my gold character. So I figured I'd just enjoy trying to knock that out. Let's see. We'll just go. Not the best way to use those, but I think it's the best way to deal with what is on the board. Okay, so it costs 1. Keep the card on board. Ooh. Drawing cards would be nice, but I think I'm gonna take this and hold it till it gets outcast for a life still. We missed out on 1 damage, but we'll be alright.
The citadel stands strong.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
This is one of the funnest boards, like got all the music stuff. Could be annoying to some people, but I think it's pretty neat. Let's see what we get out of this, because we've got some attack. Nice. Get that Inquisitor out there, boy. Ugh. We'll use that. Alright, so we are... I've broken a blob, so I'll put this out and then I'll do return policy, get a couple blobs on the board, and then possibly play this the turn after that and see what kind of crazy shit comes out of that. We might not have enough cards to play that. We might have to do another one of these. So yeah, he's on his comeback of getting his health and all that shit again. So that's what I was saying about Death Knight matches, is they'll set themselves up to just drag this out so you run out of everything. You got the dark gift on that. Damn. It's cleaning it up. It's kind of nice he did that for me, though. let's see what we get out of this. Oh, Megatherodons. Yeah, let's just let him do his thing. Blow that shit up. Alright, so let's do this for this turn. Just to clean up these. Alright, and I can put out this. He's probably got corpse explosion, so once they do come to life, but that would actually benefit me because he's got the death rattle on to use his corpses, so he's in a race against both. I think he's already used his Zilliax. Yeah, I think he's in trouble. Megatherodon came to the rescue. Fucking wiping him out, boy. I'm gonna just play this other Megatherodon. So yeah, he probably has corpse explosion, but if he's got that, then it's still gonna hurt him. And to bring him back to life with less corpses. Yeah, so he wanted another. Oh, he got ceaseless. Okay. I was gonna bring back my little taunts though. And I still got a Megatherodon. Mm-hmm.
Watch your back.
Okay, okay. He's got some stupid shit on. So let's get rid of those. Get rid of that. Go ahead and break that. And then clear those so I can play something without him fucking with him. Alright. We're not looking bad. Sorry, I just saw that in chat. My first golden was my mage, I think. So originally I played with my mage a lot. That was like my favorite deck when they had like the little, it's like a little wyvern that could get attack from playing spells, and like this little flame dude would do damage when you play. It was pretty basic. The game was way different back then, but I think I got the mage first, and then my second one was shaman, and then hunter, and then I got into playing the hunter a lot, so I ended up getting the 1,000 games with the hunter. I've got like 1,100 or 1,200 wins with that now, but so this will be my 4th gold character. Yeah, mage. The Protoss mage works well. Let's see what we got here. We need to clear up a few cards. So that'll give me... see what we get out of this. Nice. Wearing him down, wearing him down.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
I could have took out that giant with my taunt, I guess, but I feel like I was gonna win regardless, so really didn't care. That takes care of that one. Alright, that's another win. Let me update the on-screen progress tracker real fast. So yeah, 450, 500. So yeah, let me see. I'll show you my progress real fast. So area right here, you can see. Alright, so yeah, we're at 450 with this. Then yeah, there's close to 1100 with the hunter. 734 with the mage, 758. So after I got this one, I used to play with a druid, but when they had like a beast druid, but I haven't played with that in a while. And you know, you get stuck playing with specific decks, and you end up with low progress on any of these other ones. But I guess my next goal would probably be to, I mean, I do still play Shaman. I've been playing Death Knight, Priest. So I guess I just have to pick another one that I enjoy playing. The meta will probably change soon. Let's play another one. So I think playing in Legend right now is probably easier than playing in Wild. It's the last Wild match I played. Dude played Reno a couple times. I still won, but dude, it drags it out. It was neat to see it. Oh, I gotta update the progress tracker. Let me see. Text. 550. 450. Alright.
Versus the Lich King.
You got any of the golden characters yet? Or you know, I'm trying to go for mage.
The Legion's
Is mage gonna be your first?
Pales before mine.
Another Death Knight. I guess I needed to test out the Death Knights. Person's name reminds me of like the old school cartoons. How many wins you got right now? What deck you been playing with too? I assume you're playing with either Protoss or Elemental. Or there's Discover as well. That was popular for a bit. Are you playing something completely different? Let's get rid of these damn things. Yeah, one of the problems with being new, you end up having to either play a lot to get a bunch of gold to unlock card packs, or you end up having to suffer, or you've got to dump money into the game. I think what was so tough for me in my first beginning years probably of playing Hearthstone was, dude, you could spend hundreds of dollars, it felt like, and still not be able to have the right cards that you needed. You buy a bunch of card packs and get a bunch of duplicates, or you'd get legendaries to decks that you didn't even play or didn't understand how to play. I think I'll wait till next turn to play that, because if it pulled... Oh, this isn't even the Briar deck. Yeah, I'll wait till next turn.
I
Just
grow
play this.
impatient.
Yeah, we'll do... I'll read that message in just a second. I want to work that play out. Elemental Mage. Yeah, the Arcane Mage. Every once in a while I see people use that. I don't think I've played it enough to know even what's in it anymore. Yeah, and the legendaries, like... So what I've ended up having to do is... let's see... Yeah, I don't want to use that. Let's set up next turn. So I'm gonna try to build a big combo play. Yeah, so what I've had to do in the past few months to be able to build some of the decks that I'm using is I've had to go in and dismantle or break down like cards that are in WoW, because I don't play a lot of WoW, but It's not very efficient to do that. It's wasteful as hell, because... let's see what we get out of this real fast. Megatherodons, nice. Make that dormant. So I've had to break them down, and then that causes you to lose cards, but it's made it to where I can build some of the new decks and get everything. But if I ever decided I wanted to go back and play Wild, it would kind of suck. Alright, let me update the on screen. And I play a lot to be able to get the gold to, like, I spend all my gold that I get from the requests and stuff, or the quest rewards, on card packs. That's all, like, let's see what this is. So yeah, maybe I'll get some more gold soon. I've been buying gold packs lately, trying to get all the gold cards that are in the new time ways. So I wait for I get 400 and I go spend it. And then that damn hero thing right here, dude, that's crazy. My girl wanted that, and then when we got to looking, it's like $160 to, because they're gonna give you that last unless you get extremely lucky. You gotta spend like $160 to get that character. That's crazy. Kind of unfair for people that play. Yeah, the Megatherodon. Everything in that deck pretty much works good with the artist card. Let's play another one. So even if he pulled a bunch of Inquisitors, I would have been able to kill him that turn, but yeah, Blizzard's greedy as hell, bro. We used to play, we spent a lot of time playing ESO, the Elder Scrolls Online. There's some greedy motherfuckers too, dude.
Try my patience.
Fallout 76, all of them games, man. Microtransactions are fucking crazy. But this game here, unlike those games, those amazing cosmetics that you bought or shit like that. But this game, you actually got to spend the money to have the shit to play. So they kind of... You get a bunch of duplicates to give you shitty ass dust for them. What are we playing? A priest? Alright, we just get rid of all of that and play standard, look for blobs, dormants. Yeah, for that hero to cost that much money, for people that actually played the game for years and years, and then you put a hero out that's kind of exciting and different, and then for anybody to have to spend that amount of money just for a fucking cosmetic item in this game's crazy, bro. And then it's like gambling. Yeah. Yeah, the battle royales with the stupid crates or whatever the hell they unlock and stuff, like crazy. Yeah, I've seen people dump hundreds of dollars into fucking crates.
Demons?
Alright, so we probably need to just get rid of that.
My mana is too low.
It's not ideal to do that, but I don't want to eat the damage over and over. Yeah, ESO was crazy. So ESO was kind of the same way, but dude, they sucked us into that for fucking quite some time, to where we were into these big guilds where you would build a lot of house stuff, and It was kind of popular in that, and that caused us to take care of that. Want the new houses or castles and shit that they put out in the game, so that we'd have something new to use. And dude, they put out a new castle, and it'd be 150 bucks. And you know, over like a year's time, you start looking at like how fucking stupid it was that you got like $1,000 worth of fucking houses on a game. Like, alright, so we just need to get rid of that. So yeah, we stopped playing that. We stopped playing a few games that kind of cause you to spend money into the game like that. That's just, I mean, and Hearthstone does that, but instead of dumping money into it this time, I've been dismantling cards or just playing enough to get my gold. When the Time Ways came out, I had the had one or two of those pre-order bundles they had on sale, but they kept trying to sell like extra and extra and extra ones, like, and all you'd end up doing is getting duplicate cards. So damn waste. So I bought the first couple pre-orders to get a good chunk of packs, and then I did all the quests that gave packs, and I had saved up a bunch of gold to buy packs. Let's see.
Child's play.
So what are we looking for? A mothership to come out soon, I guess.
I remember this place well.
Fallout 76 wasn't as bad for like the price gouging, but they came out with something so frequent that you felt like you needed to spend 20 bucks a week on the game, like because they always had some cool little item like that was like, oh man, look at that shit. Then you find yourself buying more shit for the game than you do your real house. you look at it like, what the hell? Spent 20 bucks to buy this little light item for my camp. Could have spent 20 bucks on a LED light for my house. So some of that stuff gets fun. It gets enjoyable. But comes a time when it's like ridiculous. Like, so what's in the deck right now? If I use that, Ravenous's and
I grow impatient.
Ravenous is in one Inquisitor. And there's blobs in there too. I just want to see if I can win right here with this.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of
Damn it! I needed the attack, but wait for next turn, I guess. I've been chatting so much, I really didn't calculate that right, but I should win anyway. Even if he plays a mothership, he'd need to get 2 Templars for free out of that. It's not gonna happen.
Victory is yours.
Hell yeah, man. Let me mark that off. We've won, we've won 12 wins, 1 loss tonight so far. So let me mark this one off. So we're 12 and 1. I won 7 straight and I lost. So we've won 5 in a row. All right, text property. 2. All right, give me like 2-3 minutes. I just gotta run in the restroom before I start another one. Alright, let's see. Let's get back to it. So, I'm sorry, let me bring up today's stats real fast. It's not bad. We'll just do today. Oh, I gotta do all 13 and 2. So where? Maybe I lost that match after. Yeah, that was after midnight last night. So since we've started playing or streaming, I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I lost that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not doing bad. Making progress on getting that 500 knocked out. The first few games today were in wild. Figured I'd be able to get some easy wins in there, but then people started playing Reno and a bunch of other crazy shit that prolonged the game, so I figured I'd just come back to Legend and be able to play, get wins over here. But as long as I don't get like a drag out match with a Death Knight or Warrior, these matches go pretty quick. Oh.
Versus Jaina.
So here's a mage. We'll see what they're playing. So if it's Protoss Mage, good strategy is to not give them anything to hit in the beginning. But I've been played a lot of Hagatha Shaman lately, like 50 games with it. And I went 9-0 against Mage during that 50 games. So that deck works well if you get a bunch of Discover cards in the beginning. And just keep discovering and building a nice hand. And then you're able to put out some stuff and overwhelm them fast enough that they can't use all their Protoss spells. So yeah, this is Protoss. So yeah, if we don't overload our hand, we'll try to keep, this is kind of shitty anyway. Would have been nice to get the Dormants.
Child's play.
That sucks. So we were looking at those wins and that nice record tonight, but that can fall apart real fast when you get a crappy draw like this. Like, look, they gave me the 8s, and then they gave me the Ravenous and the return policies, which don't work until you get a blob. So basically, my whole hand is trash. So what you want is, you want to get your Tusk Piercer, your Grim Harvest, and the Wyvern Slumber, and then your Blob. It's like the perfect setup each time. Yeah, another card I can't play. Like, it's funny. So my hand's almost overloaded with trash. So the problem with it is, like, so if I put this out there, this is like where you would waste so much value. So I put that out there, and because the blob hasn't broken, they kill this, nothing happens. Like, so I don't get the 2 new blobs to pop back out, and then I don't get the death rattles to to work right with this at the same turn. It's just fucking garbage, dude. Alright, so good example.
Demons?
It doesn't matter how
Demons.
good a deck is when they deal out ass backwards. You can't help if you lose on those. So he's gonna try to cast some spells. He's already cast a few. My hand's fucking full.
Time grows short.
Oh, we'll use that.
Child's play.
Crazy when they pour on the bad RNG, they pour it on.
Don't use your I grow impatient. Reality woven.
Dang. More garbage, dude. Breaking it out of the cliff dog. Sometimes that doesn't transfer over right. Like it shows it there, but let's see if it actually pops. Alright, it's this. So it's just a return policy that's broken on those. The reason being on that is that it says discover a friendly death rattle card you've played. So the Cliff Dive summons it, and that keyword right there is what messes that up. So now I don't think we're actually playing Pro Tower. I think we're just playing Discover Mage. Sick of that card. Motherfucker's building up some armor. Sucks that card's been around so long. So I'll take care of that card this time. Hope his spells doesn't do something fucking stupid here. If it kills it, that's fine. I don't know that he's got death rattles, but...
Reality.
Bitch.
Whoa.
He's been working that armor card, boy. Knowing he doesn't have a Colossus, like, I'm in a good spot. He's gotta have some spells that he can kill me with. And his weapon's almost over. Oh, this play's gonna be sick right here, bro. Thank you for clearing that card. You did me a fucking favor. Ooh, so it can be a standard player. It can be fucking massive. What I do right here. Let's see.
Everyone could use a
They went the massive way.
child's play.
Fucking get wrecked, dude. Let's see if his random ass spells can kill me. I mean, if he had a couple fireballs. Yo, appreciate that sub, man. Yeah. Yeah, that dude, that worked out perfect. Like, if he wouldn't have been able to clear my card, I'd have been screwed. I'd have had a bunch of small cards out there for a turn. He's still getting armor, but that's not gonna matter. So the ice doesn't even keep them in place from the weapon attack, so they'll still pull an attack.
Time runs out on me.
Ooh. Hell yeah. They had me on the fence for a little bit. Not bad. We're 13-1 tonight. Oh, let me update that text. Property. Okay. All right. That was nice. He pulled out that. It could have pulled out blobs. That's why I said it could go decent or it could have went crazy with the play. So But it pulled the Inquisitors, which made it hella fun. If it would have pulled the Blobs, it would have just prolonged it and eventually would have probably still won, but I had Ziliax in my hand for health. And then plenty of ways to keep making Blobs. Still had my Megatherodon, so... now what are they doing to my matching? We're 13-1 tonight, so now they're trying to make me quit the game to restart or something. It's weird when that happens. You get like locked in. It actually looks like it's gonna fail. Yeah. Game failed. So, alright, so now we'll probably lose. That's my theory on that. They purposely do that to... They're like, nope, nope, nope. Let's find some way of making them lose. So they kicked me out of a match I was gonna win and found me that perfect match to counter everything I've got. So we won on the bad draw earlier. That was crazy. Where they gave me all the high cost cards. And we ended up winning still.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
So another Death Knight. This is 50-50, to be honest. Like, if I get a good momentum going, I get him. If they drag it out, they win. I'm gonna keep these just in case he gets leeches early. Good way of cleaning up leeches. If not, I'll just hold on to it until he plays leeches. That's nice. Hopefully to pull the Blob and not a second Ravenous, which I don't need. Not a bad start, so I got the Tusk Piercer, I got this. They somehow want to throw me the Wyvern and a Blob before I need them. That'd be awesome. Oh, there's the Blob, let's go. If I get a Wyvern next turn, it'd be crazy.
Child's play.
So you can do that same thing with the Artist and pull a row of Ziliaxes as well. Like, it's crazy the stuff that you can set up with that card. So everything in this deck it pulls is good, because if it pulls Blobs, you got a row of Blobs. If you pull a bunch of Ravenouses, but if it pulls these other cards, then it's pretty sick plays you get. We'll do that just to get them in my hand. We'll Blob next turn, and then whether or not he breaks it, we'll play Ravenous. That's kind of a good play right there. He's not putting pressure on me right now. I could play this and coin. Push him pretty damn hard with these stupid little... Watch these little things just sting him up like bees. And see, when we started, he had 27 health. Let's see what we get out of those before they're gone. So, just that combo in general is taking 5 away. So I was going to play that, but it would have just sit. And then this turn I got 2 damage off of it. But we did 5. Probably going to get another 5 to 7 hopefully out of that this turn. Turn that into 12 damage just off of that stupid little location. But that's just knowing that the Death Knight normally doesn't have something to deal with this. I mean, he could corpse explosion for 3 corpses and waste his card. That would be fucking hella wasteful. Like, that'd be desperate. And dumb. Knowing that the Ravenous card can't really buff the 1/1s. Be pretty wasteful. So yeah, he's just gonna eat the damage. So we're gonna turn these cards into 11 or more damage now because they're blocked. Shit. Let's go. Like a little wasp stinging his ass. So yeah, that one decision of just putting that out and using those versus playing the standard way of putting out my blob and the Ravenous, just recognizing the situation of what you're planning could change. Like, yeah, he used this corpse explosion card for that, which is so wasteful. And he broke that, so I can play that. Now we're just gonna push his ass. Yeah, done. Hell yeah, that stupid location won the game pretty much. Let me update the text again. Just gotta keep telling myself that because I'll look over and this should be wrong. Yeah, everything like those little 1/1s pretty much swung the game enough that made that happen. Let me see. Stats. Yeah, we're killing it today. What? 15 and 2. And one of those losses was after midnight last night. So in this run, we are
The legion's rage
13
pales
and
before
1.
mine.
Yeah, I think we're 13 and 1. It's a hell of a good run, man. And Legend getting wins pretty consistent, pretty easy. Look at the mulligan rate on this. Probably a Protoss priest. So I got a really good chance of winning this. And they set me up nice. I got a blob. I got the Wyvern. Tusk Piercer. Yeah, so right now we're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game win streak. But because I played with a different version of a deck earlier, we've got stats on a different deck. I played with this version that has the Briar spawn in it. I don't think that version's as good as this version though. Like, I did the thing with the artist and it brung out a whole row of the Briar spawn, which says that attacks its random minion and does the excess damage to the hero, which would be awesome if they had a row of cards. But I brung out a whole row of the Briar Smiths and they only had 1 card, so they just sat on the board. And then the next turn, I think I was playing the Rafam. He played the card that just turned them all to sheep. So it, like, compared to if I'd have pulled a row of Inquisitors or a row of Megatherodon, because that's what I switched out was Megatherodon, and I put in the Briars. So if I'd have pulled 6 of those, I would at least got the 18 damage. Then the next turn that to 32. So I don't really think that the Briar works that great, except for maybe when you pull it with the Cliff Dive and the Inquisitor in the same turn. So I'm not really set on that version of the deck. And then the Brock's card that are in some of these versions too, I just think that gets in the way. Like it's great to screw up this deck if you're like mirror deck, because the death rattles that they throw into your deck fucks up what this can randomly pull off. This is just set to just work for a blob automatic, but when you throw something else in, it can do that. So I don't really like the Brock's. I don't like the Briar. And then I've got another version that I've been trying to play with that takes the blob out and puts in this Tyndall Swift something, Sage Swift, and you kind of play that out the same way as. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Job's done.
The card has I think the Death Rattle says it does 1 damage to all enemies, but if it's on the opponent's turn, it does 4 damage to all. So instead of recreating a whole bunch of blobs, you create a bunch of them and try to give them taunt, or just force the enemy to need to get rid of them, because they're 4/3s. So if you just leave them on the board and keep doing face, you're gonna do a lot of damage. So they kind of have to try to clear them. So, but that version too just doesn't work as well as this version, I don't think. Like, this version's pretty damn OP. It's like automatic, like with a lot of decks. Yeah, I know him. Let's see. What is that?
Child's play.
Follow the flutterwing.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody's hanging out tonight. Keeping the chat busy every once in a while. Keeps it exciting, keeps it entertaining. You got a second, throw me a like. Help a brother out, you know. You know, everybody says that on every video. It helps the algorithm. That shit does, though. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. Nice, nice. Let's break that. This.
Child's play.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can make some really good YouTube videos and then they just don't show them to people. People don't engage with them. All it takes is a couple likes, a couple comments. They start blowing up. And then I'm sure I know with me, it motivates me, but I'm sure with any person that makes any type of videos, when people engage with them, it motivates them. There we go. 14-1. Let's go. I'm killing it tonight. Let me update the stat thing. Actually, I've got 15 wins. So we're 15-1. Because I started with 440. Yeah, 15-1. Fuck, we're killing it, dude. 55. Hell, why stop now? Let's keep fucking seeing if we can win some more. They're like handing these things out. I mean, I've worked for some of them, yeah, but it's nothing that I like had to sit and like bang my head or like really stress over like what card I'm getting. Like now they're doing that thing where they don't want to match me again. They are sick of me winning. Blizzard's dirty with that shit, dude. It's funny how you can go win 15 games, lose one, and then all of a sudden they'll set you up against some matchups and make you lose a bunch of games. I've seen it happen. It does happen. So this is probably Hagatha Shaman. I should, unless they get in a fucking amazing draw and I get a shitty draw, I'll win this one. I think if we pulled up my real stats for this deck, let me see real fast. A new active deck only, all time. Yeah, I'm 30-9 versus shamans. Like, so got a pretty good chance of winning. And they gave me 2 blobs and a wyvern. Fuck yeah, dude. We're just gonna put these in our hand in case he puts something out that I want to put them on. They actually can clear like a 8 damage taunt or something between the two cards. So
I never make 2 trips.
Situation like this, I will probably my grubs would clear those, but I'm wondering if I should just coin and put this out because neither one of those can get through this, and I'll save those. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If it gets out of hand, I've got the grubs for backup, but the value in that, because it's got 4, they're 3 attack apiece. He takes both of those just to break that. And if I'd have used these, it would have taken both cards and both of the grubs. So the value in just playing it this way, I think, is smarter. I mean, just giving you my 2 cents. So yeah, he spent spells. Spent 2 spells and one of the taunts. What is that? Different. And we just play another one of those. What the hell is he playing? Like a modified version of Elemental Hagatha? Yeah, interesting. So we'll see what they play. Alright, I'm gonna build for upcoming plays. We'll get rid of that. I don't think he's returning it to his hand, hopefully. So that's why I left it. Not a real threat. Damn, he shot the bird. Why didn't he just shoot him at me? This person's making some fucking mistakes. He sent 6 damage at that 1-2 taunt, or the 1-2 poison. That's fucking crazy. We definitely want to get rid of them birds. I would normally want to play the Ravenous right here, but I think I want to get rid of them damn birds. What are they called? Beast? These are beasts though, so I'd kill my own damn cards. Outcast, Lifesteal. That'll work. And we'll just keep that for another turn. And then its value was, I guess I should have hit that first before I used the Lifesteal, but I'll just clear that up. I think we're good. We're in a good situation.
I never make 2 trips. I never make 2 trips.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint. Smart.
Yeah. Sucks that I've got to use
Child's play.
that way, but couldn't get face damage out of it, but cleared him up good. Weird deck they're playing. I guess they know what the hell they're doing with it. They're in Legend.
Job done.
I'm wondering if he's got like some big surprise move that he's gonna pull off. It's always interesting playing a deck you don't know what the hell they're doing. Like I thought he was playing Hagatha, but it's way mixed up. Damn shit.
I remember this place well.
Oh shit. He brung that out at a good time.
I grow impatient. Time grows short.
That's funny. Fucking, they were gonna end up dying anyway because of the damn taunt, so I was trying to just clear up one of the raptors. So he is playing Hagatha. He's just added a bunch of elemental cards. I don't keep up with the fucking... If there's new versions that people have been trying to post. I don't think I've looked at the meta deck list in a few weeks. I just don't think it changes enough recently to even matter. If you got a good deck, it's good for now until they change something.
I'm coming.
Do that.
Release me. I will grant you a monstrous discount.
We'll save that for next turn. He'll only have that one Murloc. And then he'll get some Raptors, but they can't really hit me. And if he breaks the Ravenous, I'm gonna get some taunts out of that. And then next turn I'll clear up the Raptors with this. We're sitting pretty good. Yeah, hell, he's not even gonna have any Raptors left for me to clean up. And take all of them just to fucking break my taunts. Oh shit, that could spell trouble. Fucking Dios in the Hagatha deck. That's pretty neat. Alright, so we can we want to get the Dios, that's for sure. So
I grow impatient.
we want to do whatever we can to keep one of the poisons alive to get to him, I think. Let's see. Or we can make him go dormant. If we can't get to him, I guess I don't have to stress it.
Time grows short.
We'll just make him go dormant. I mean, he's got a lot of armor, but he's still in a fucked up spot. So yeah. Hopefully we'll still come back and win. It's a crazy deck he's got. He's tried to modify it differently, unless he looked it up. I think Shutter Block is better than Dios, but... I'm actually in a kind of a fucked up spot. I don't have any cards in my hand.
I have relief.
This gets me. That's not the best either. Fuck. Dios is gonna come to life next turn, so he's gonna get use out of that. If he's got Wish Upon a Star, that would create those minions to be fucking huge. So let's
Demons. Child's
do
play.
this. Hang on. Damn it.
Time grows short. Job done.
So all we're trying to do is just set up for enough to really fight him off. If he did... What the hell would he have that he wanted to clear my cards? Rappers or... This has probably been the most interesting match of the night, man. Oh. Since the 17th match for 15-1, and we finally got one that has been interesting and different. This person might be actually winning some with this fucking deck. This shit's doing it, man. It's doing it. That only gets rid of one of those. Fuck, I don't really have to play Ziliax.
Profound.
Ziliax only gets rid of one of those, so that's kind of a waste. Fuck it. We're not gonna waste my artist. We'll break this from that. Yeah, we're in a tight spot.
Everything is a melting pot.
Yeah, I think we've lost this one. And that'll trigger twice. That's a pretty sick setup they've got. I'm gonna play it out a little bit further. I want to see what else they've got in their deck. So the only really difference is he's put these in there. He's got that. Dios. Those are the major changes. Is the Cloud Serpent, Dios, Insidious, your Seer. It only takes a couple cards to really make a big difference for the deck, though. Crazy. Damn. The eruption is the way to go, but I can't get rid of the damn thing, so probably just clear that up. Eat the damage after that. I should have probably did that first. No, hopefully he doesn't just draw eruption after eruption. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. Alright. GG. It was about time I lost one. I fucking ran them all, even though try. I wonder if we've got enough gold now to go buy a pack. Let's look. Nope, need another 55 gold to go buy me a gold pack. Alright, let's recap what we've done. We started at 440 at 455, so I've won 15 of the matches. Let's do tonight only. What, today? And then go to all decks because I swapped a couple different versions. So the one loss was after midnight. So these two games were last night. And then I started streaming tonight was right here. So we went 15 and 2. Definitely not bad. I don't mind playing some more. We can actually, since we lost, I can swap over and play this other version that I was talking about, the Sage Swift one, where you don't have a blob. I might lose, so I mean, don't hold it against me if I lose, but it's not as strong as the other deck, but it's neat to see. It's fun to try. So give me a couple seconds, just get up and get something to drink, stretch my legs. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, so I'm gonna take like a 2-3 minute break. If anybody needs to get a soda or hit the restrooms, good time, or good time to hit the like button too. Alright, I'm back. Man, getting up moving around after sitting in the chair for so long feels so good. Alright, let's play another one. So this will be the Sage Swift version. So, just a new alternate version of a Ravenous deck. Doesn't have the blob, so I might not win because it's a little awkward to play, but if you get it working, it's OP as hell, but we'll see. Don't hold it against me if I lose.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Once this rearranges, we'll look at what's in it. So yeah, it's definitely a different version. So you've got some... This is going to be my main card that I try to duplicate instead of having a blob. We're going to try to duplicate a bunch of those and force them to have to deal with them.
Time grows short.
Man, all those wins is working up an appetite. I'm going to have to eat when I'm done streaming. Alright, so that's good to have. We just need to draw that tendril. So that's what's a little finicky about the getting the deck going, is getting that card. You've got 2 blobs. A little easier to get your synergy going. It's only 1 of these because it's a legendary. Yeah, they almost tricked me. Like, that was on the opposite side, and I was just going to click it off fast because I wanted the life steal. Then they swapped them.
Ooh, get down.
My blood boils for war.
Get down.
Crazy. The value in bringing those fucking things back over and over. It's pretty decent, huh? I don't even want to hit that thing now.
Nothing gets past my hounds.
That's a decent little card he's got. Yeah, that's fucking... That's actually a pretty OP little card, but I guess because he got the... discovered it with a dark gift made it better.
Demons?
The hell? So yeah, that's what I said. This deck is a little finicky with getting it to work, so I'd probably lose, but it was worth trying it. Damn. That's a crazy build they had.
I yield for now.
That's a hell of a, like, unless he just got like the dream draw. That's a crazy build. Alright, so let's switch over. We'll play one game over here, so we're not facing shit like that with this weird deck. I don't want to just go play in Legend with a strange ass deck. I'm gonna play over there. I'm gonna play with one of my good decks, or I'm gonna do it for testing out a deck god deck or something like that, or top 3 deck to know that they work. But I don't feel like this deck has enough testing yet in it to hold up in there. I think it fails a lot. Like, now I got that card from the start. It's kind of a good thing. Yeah, we'll keep that. So switching over and playing in Wild, we'll probably get a longer game and maybe be able to play with this a little bit more and test it out. Yeah, that's the best play. I was looking at getting him out, coining next turn to make him stronger, putting this out, being able to do 5 attack next turn, but it's kind of a waste when that's a lifesteal.
These texts! I cannot read them.
My blood boils for war.
So yeah, it'll be fun to see if I can get it working. So take the blob out, put this card in, and then the top end of the deck's a little bit different too, because you want to try to use this to eat the Ravenous, so that it keeps putting those out. And then you've got the Sun Fury to try to give them taunt. Possible I need 2 of those to make it work better. But I might build another version of it to where it pretty much stays identical with the other Ravenous deck with Megatherodon, the Inquisitor, Ziliax. But swap this out with the Blob. Take this shit out, take this out. Probably take that Brox back out, stuff like that. Put in a second one of these. I don't even really see the value in that as much either. Like,
May the light grant you peace.
yeah, I'll probably make an alternate version of this deck as well. Alright, so let's see if they'll hit it on their turn or not. Like, they actually read the death rattle. He's reading it. We'll get a lot of value out of that. Play one of these. Look at that.
Blazing sky.
And we get 6 health because it's lifesteal, so building up a weapon. Well, that's got lifesteal and it's good. What gave me that extra attack was that.
Reporting for duty.
Damn, he's going all in on that thing. So if I had my poison deck, that would be great, but... Fuck, what do we do about that? 6 mana. 2, 4... I mean, I can kill it, but what's it do? Death Rattle. 1/1, add Wisdom to your hand. What did that do? Probably the 1/1. Alright, so fuck that. Let's break that because it'll make the Ravenous work anyway. Three, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So this play will bring back some of those tendrils like you would blobs. And then hopefully we'll get a Sun Fury. That's why I'm thinking I need 2 of those. There's some other way. I'll have to look, see if some other way of giving a minion taunt cheap. He's probably gonna quit because... Ooh, yeah. He did make my return policy cost too goddamn much though. Look at that. So... Fucker.
I grow impatient.
Alright, asshole. I got something.
Shields up.
Get that out. Yeah, I figured he'd quit. So yeah, if you can build that deck like that to work, let me change the progress counter. I still think it might need a way of doing one more taunt. So that's 456. Let me see. Oop. Why it does that? Alright, so yeah, I haven't did too well testing that deck out, so I'm not completely sure about that yet. But when it works, but I think I need to fine tune it to where it can keep up until you do get it working. So I don't recommend trying that version yet, but trying a version with that card, yeah, definitely try it. Switch back to looking at that deck for a second. Stats, constructed, active today. So 17-4, not a bad run. 81%. So I think I'm coming up on 4 hours of streaming. I think I'm gonna take a break. I'll do some streaming again tomorrow. I want to try to knock out this 500 wins. We got 16 of them done tonight. Yeah, 16 of them. So that's not bad. I'll start a little earlier tomorrow and probably still stream in the evening as well if I still need some wins, but probably around 10, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll schedule a stream to continue doing this and see where we go. Appreciate everybody hanging out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, head over to the channel, check out some of my deck guides, some of my other content. Definitely need some watch hours. Like, I'm real close to being monetized and just need some watch hours, some little love. So just throw on a video or hanging out in the stream with me like this even helps. So thanks again. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow.